Welcome back to Twitter Titty Twisters. It's me, yours truly, the Cat Von D of Double D's, Dalton Pruitt. And this pair that we're looking at here today was recommended to me by a friend of the show, good friend in real life, Lexus Deanna. We're looking at a rack that belongs to She Sells Sanctuary at scarletmonroexo over on X, formerly Twitter. And folks, I would join her cult any day, if you know what I mean. The fire in your eyes keeps me alive. And the fire in your eyes keeps me alive. I'm sure in her you'll find sanctuary. I'm sure in her you'll find sanctuary. And the world turns around. And the world drags me down. And the world turns around. And the world drags me down. We're looking at a playful, pale pair of pectorals here. Alabaster assets. Pantone 12-0812 TPX. Folks, you know I love them pale. I'm a big fan of all complexions for sure. I don't discriminate whether you got the melanin or not. I can appreciate all skin tones, but these are just lovely, porcelain toned milkers right here. As white and creamy as the milk that they contain. And the presentation, I must commend. I think the cookies here are a nice touch because I've said this before, but much like food, titties, much like food, presentation is so important, and we have an excellent contrast between tits and cookies. Both are looking scrumptious, and the jugs themselves, the staging of the jugs, they rest on the precipice of a titty drop, folks. We all know the drop. We love the drop. It's the tension, the building, the suspense of lifting up the shirt, the garment, and that pulls the tits up, and slowly but surely, we know that soon to come is going to be a drop of delectable booby meat in which we see all the goods. But what do I always say, folks, when it comes to presenting, framing a pair of knockers, meat and mystique? And so I love the suggestion here that we get to see a lot of the booby meat, a lot of the under meat of the boobs, and the way they're being presented. We can only imagine. They suggest to the drop that is to come when them things bounce out and just do the dunk 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 dunk, and we get to see all of the divine meat that it is held within the shirt here. and I don't know. These appear to be heavy hanging naturals. I do not see any incision scars. I've been fooled before, and I've been told that's something to look out for when determining fakers versus naturals are incision scars. But who's to say these days? Boob technology has come so far, and I feel like there's doctors out there that have been working on their craft and have perfected minimally invasive procedures in which there may not really be incision scars anymore. But I don't know. I've never gotten titty implants myself, but I don't see any incision scars. So I'm going to call it. These are heavy hanging vitamin D whole milk jugs, big honking hooters. Not exactly slobber knockers, but definitely bazoombas. As sweet as the cookies in front of them. I would love to have some. I want some milk and cookies. 10 out of 10 wood motorboat.